back to your work regarding the history of Blackdom. Within your dissertation, you dedicated a chapter to Maddie, or Mitty Moore. And can you tell us a bit about Mitty and her connection to colonization, migration, and building frontier institutions?
She ends up needing her a whole hour for her too. She becomes the cornerstone of Afrofrontierism because she doesn't identify in that first cohort of Afrofrontiers that I talk about, who are ministers, military personnel, and Freemasons, right? And that triad is what I usually talk about Afrofrontiers. But I looked at the antithesis of that, or the public understanding of the antithesis of that, and went to a quote whore or a madam, a bootlegger, gunslinger. Well, she also decided she wanted to be a homesteader and an oil baron, baroness. So Mitty becomes the holder of all of the ideas that I talk about with Afrofrontierism and Borderlands, because she operated from 201 South Virginia Ave in Roswell, but she had a whole square mile of land under control in Blackdom, right? 20 miles south of where she lived in Roswell and ran her empire. So that's just the beginning. You mentioned Maddie. Well, I assume Maddie of Blackdom is Mitty of Roswell. Now,
Okay.
it could be it could be that she is someone else different. Maddie could be different than Mitty. However, Maddie exits public stage and Mitty appears. And Mitty appears dramatically in a Supreme Court case, right? So if you're in a Supreme Court case and New Mexico's Supreme Court is only 3 years old, you're going to be pretty famous. It's going to be kind of hard to slip between Maddie and Mitty. Again, another border, right? And don't even get me into the border of what is it? The whore and the housewife, right? Or what is it called? There's a thesis. I'm sorry, it's slipping my mind. The virgin whore thesis of duality for popular culture and women, and she ends up being both in Maddie and Mitty. So I use that in order to bring people in to say this isn't just a story